Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, and today I have the pleasure of bringing you another one of my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplays. Now today's gameplay is a no perks, no attachment KSG hardpoint game on Hijacked, and this game is absolutely insane. I'm just charging around, and trying to use the KSG with no perks, no attachments really is a big challenge. And one of the things you can do to keep a Call of Duty interesting, especially this late into its life cycle, is go out there and set yourself difficult challenges. And this is definitely a difficult challenge, you know, to try and get a good score using a weapon which is as finicky as the KSG is, because every now and again you'll just go on an absolutely unbelievable streak with the KSG, and then the next couple of lives you won't be able to hit a barn door. So it's a weapon which is very, very difficult to be consistent with. But when you do get some of those massive streaks, it is very, very satisfying. You know, it's much more satisfying to go like 40 and 10 with a KSG than it is to go 60 and 3 with a PDW, because anyone can do that. You know, playing with the KSG, running around the map, trying to be aggressive, having a bit of fun. You know, it's a really good challenge, and in the end it's a pretty decent gameplay considering, so that's something to watch in the background. But for the rest of the gameplay, I just wanted to talk about a little bit of what I've been doing at the moment in relation to Call of Duty, because, like I've been mentioning, I'm getting a little bit tired of Black Ops 2, and you know, that's not because Black Ops 2 is a bad game, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. You know, mechanically, map-wise, gameplay-wise, I think Black Ops 2 is probably the best Call of Duty I've played, and I've played a lot of COD since COD 4, so that's a pretty big claim, and I really do like this game. But when you get stuck playing the same game again and again and again, it is definitely nice to get a new challenge and to try something different. And what me and my mates are going to be doing over the next few days is going back to all the old Call of Duties and trying to get some gameplay. So pretty much straight after I've recorded this video, I'm going on the PS3 with a few mates to play some COD 4, and then we're going to play a bit of World at War, and then probably not Modern Warfare 2 because that game is absolutely atrocious. But we might play a bit of Black Ops 1, a bit of Modern Warfare 3, you know, to mix it up and just to try and, you know, keep the interesting Call of Duty, because I really do like the Call of Duty series. I like the fast-paced first-person shooter genre, but I'm just getting a little bit tired of the same old game all the time. And yeah, you might say, oh, Call of Duty is Call of Duty at the end of the day, how different can it be? But every COD definitely has its own unique feel, and the maps, it'll be great to go back on some of the old maps and not have to pay 10 quid just so you can play Summit again. That'll be pretty interesting, so I'm actually looking forward to doing that, and we'll see how it goes. So that's the plan for the next week or so. I hope all of you COD fans are looking forward to some different Call of Duties coming up. But the thing I wanted to talk about for a little bit of the video now is the claw grip, and this is something that I've just started to use. And if you guys don't know what the claw is, I'm going to try and explain it to you, and it's going to be a little bit tricky because obviously you can't see me and I don't have a webcam to record my hand or anything to show you. But basically what you do is you take your controller, and when you normally grip it, both of your first fingers are on the bumper buttons, or the R1, L1. But what you do with the claw grip is you rotate your right hand, so your first finger presses the face buttons and it's your middle finger on the trigger. And this can be excruciatingly uncomfortable when you first start it, but the benefit of this is, and you can see this a little bit in this gameplay here, it enables you to accurately jump shot. Because if you think about it, when you're jump shotting in the normal grip, so if you grip your controller normally with your first fingers on the bumper buttons, or the trigger on R1, L1, sorry, to jump shot you have to click X, which is the jump button, and then to do that you have to take your hand off, your thumb off the analog stick which controls direction. So to jump shot without using the claw grip, you've got to press X, then move your thumb back to the analog stick, then move the sights, then pull the trigger. So that extra, you know, half a second, whatever, can be the difference between getting the kill and not getting the kill. And you see several times in this gameplay when I managed to successfully and accurately jump shot. And this is a major, major benefit, because the one thing that gets you killed in Call of Duty is inching round the corner with your sights up. Because if an enemy knows you're there and his sights are trained on that corner, he's just going to mow you as soon as you pop your head round there. So the great thing about the claw grip is it enables you to take enemies by surprise. You can jump round the corner, get away from that initial aiming point, and then accurately aim at the enemy you're looking to kill yourself. So you see right there, for example, that was the jump shot I'm talking about. I could accurately jump round that corner and twist my direction. I didn't manage to kill the guy because he'd managed to run around the corner in the intervening time, but you see the theory and practice there. And this is a very, very good thing to try and do, because it just offers you so many benefits over people using the normal grip. And like I mentioned earlier, it is a little bit painful to start with, but the great thing is, what I've done, and this was a tip I got off my mate James, who used this before me, is stick a big lump of blue tack on the bottom of the right side of your controller. So on the right hand grip, I've got quite a sizable, I'd say like 1.5 to 2 inches, probably about 5 centimeters if you're using that form of measurement, but I've got that lump of blue tack stuck on the bottom. And what that does is, because when you grip normally, the palm of your hand rests on the bottom of the controller. When you use the claw grip, because you've twisted your hand slightly, your hand is actually sitting off the bottom of the controller, so your hand isn't resting on anything. And to hold your hand in that position for a long time, I mean, if you're playing Call of Duty for even an hour doing that, it can be very uncomfortable. So by putting that big lump of blue tack there, it puts the controller back into contact with your wrist, so it's not as uncomfortable. In fact, I've started to use it now and I don't notice any discomfort at all because the blue tack's really helped. So it enables you to get all of the benefits of the jump shotting and what have you without any of the downsides. And this is something I definitely recommend you guys to try, because you've got to the stage in Call of Duty now where you know all of the different weapons, you know the classes you like, you know the maps very well. So this is an opportunity to begin to up your mechanics in preparation for COD Ghosts, if you're going to get COD Ghosts, or just improve your skill level, because you've got to the stage now in Call of Duty where I certainly have completed all of the challenges I want, because I don't want to be trying to get those 100 kill games by playing silenced weapons and flanking, and it's not really how I want to play. I always want to play aggressively, I always want to play objective focused, and if I go out and get a nuclear, fantastic, but if not, yeah, I'm not really particularly bothered. So just by giving yourself these challenges and using weapons that are difficult, and what a kill that is, the blind kill, and I get the hit marker on the second guy, unfortunately don't manage to kill the third, so that was a bit of a leap moment there. But yeah, this is something to definitely try. And if you're completely uncertain of what the claw grip looks like, just type like COD console claw grip into Google and there'll be an image of someone doing it. You know, I did it earlier and there was a couple of pictures of guys doing it, so definitely try it out. It really has improved my gameplay, and it makes using the weapon like the KSG so much easier, because like I mentioned, the KSG is a very finicky weapon. It's the only shotgun in Call of Duty history which doesn't fire pellets. It fires a solid slug shot. Now the benefit of this is you can pull off some absolutely insane long range kills, because it has a headshot multiplier, and this is one of the few shotguns in history to have a headshot multiplier as well. In fact, I don't think any of the shotguns do. So you can headshot guys across the map with a shotgun, and you know, that's always pretty fun to do in a Call of Duty. And if you can accurately string shots together, this is a pretty devastating weapon. But like I mentioned, it's a weapon that very heavily relies on accuracy. So the ability to accurately and reliably jump shot really gives you a massive edge when using this weapon, because you can take people by surprise, you can jump round corners, you know, you can strafe easier. You see right there, I jumped around the corner and missed my jump shot and got shot in the back. But you begin to see what the claw can do for you, especially when using a weapon like this. So that's definitely what I'm going to be doing in the next bit of Call of Duty. But I just wanted to ask you guys what you're doing as well, because we've all got to the stage with this COD now where even with the new DLCs coming out, there's not really too much to keep it fresh. You've played all of the maps, you've played all of the weapons, you've got most of the ones that you want to get gold, and the next challenge is going to be the difficult one. What are you going to do? Are you just going to stop playing, or are you going to be like me and try some different weapons, or go and try some different Call of Duties? Now, I'll be quite interested in seeing what you guys have to say. But the gameplay is very slowly winding to a close. I think my final score is something like 48-20, which isn't too bad considering I'm using no perks, no attachments on a weapon like the KSG. So hope you've enjoyed watching the background. There's one thing I wanted to very quickly mention before the gameplay finishes. I'm going to be pretty much away this weekend because I have tickets for the test match on the Monday. So what's going to be happening is on Sunday, I'm going to be meeting around a mate's house. We're going to spend the day watching the cricket, having a few beers at his place, because we're going to have to get the train at like 7:30 in the morning, and I am absolutely atrocious in the mornings. You know, I will quite happily turn my alarm clock off and roll over. So we're all going to be staying at his place so that we all get up at the same time, hit the train. But what it does mean is I'm going to be out of the house pretty much all day Sunday and all day Monday, so don't expect any videos then. But as soon as I'm back on the Monday night, it'll be probably about 11:30 at night, so I'll try and record something if I get back earlier, but the chances are I won't. But whatever happens, I'll be endeavouring to get some videos up on the Tuesday, and then normal service will be resumed. So guys, the video's slowly winding to a close here. I really hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. If there's one thing I would recommend, it is definitely try the KSG if you haven't, because when you do get a good game, you find yourself, you know, so much more pleased with it. Because like I mentioned, anyone can do well with SMGs in this game. Anyone can camp with a target finder LMG. But to run around with a KSG and do well is a good challenge. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, have a great day.